We are at the Nashville Fairgrounds for round one of the Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge. Okay, now this is going to be a little awkward, but Nashville can only hold 35 cars. So drivers 37th to 40th in points unfortunately have to race in this race. This is not an LCQ. These drivers will be battling to finish in 37th, 38th, 39th, and 40th. I know when drivers sign up, they are supposed to be racing in the full events, but this track is just a track that cannot fit 40 cars. I was under the assumption that it could, so my hands are tied. And I know some people will be saying, "Oh, go to Nashville Super Speedway." That is a super speedway track, and it would be unfair for it to be on the Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge Championship. So because these drivers are the last four in points, they will be starting in this race, battling for 36th, 37th, 38th, and 39th. I hate to do it this way, but it is the only race all season long that this will happen, and because this race won't really factor into the championship because these drivers are behind in points after two races, this will not count as a race win, as I've already said beforehand. I don't like doing this, but my hands are completely tied, so yeah. And now, for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Because this race is between only four drivers, last in points, this race will only be 10 laps long. I can promise that every single race left on the schedule will in fact feature all 40 cars. This is just the one race that we will not have a full field, unfortunately. And this race will be uploaded in the same video as the other main race, so yeah. I once again apologize to these four drivers who signed up thinking they will compete in all four races. Technically they will, but they will not finish any better than 36th. And there's a green flag. We're racing here at Nashville Fairgrounds for the first time here in the ARCA series. Off towards turn number 1. And turn number 2. Down the back stretch. Battling for 37th. Here comes the 92 car, Greg Mason. Battling with the 67 of Orion Dent. We complete the first lap under green. Of course, these drivers will not have the greatest of starts in the Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge Championship. But the one good thing about this race is that these drivers will automatically... This will be their worst finish possible. At least the driver who finishes last in this race, that finish will remove the... This will be their weakest finish. The way the Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge Championship works is they will compete in 7 races, I believe it is, and the worst finish of their Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge Championship will be removed from their points. So, like, say... the driver who finishes last in this race, it is his or her worst finish of the season. That will be stripped from the points, and you go from there. That's just how they do the points in the Sioux Chief Short Track Championship and the real ARCA series. Grace Takayama has pulled away after 4 laps has been completed. So at this point, the 67 car, Orion Dent, will finish last in this race, pending something happens in the next 5 laps. And if she does, this race will be removed from her Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge Championship record. And she'll be going for the championship from here on out. But fighting side by side with the 62 car of Alexander Rowe. 4 laps to go, and Rose almost smacked the wall. to move the 62 car back to last place. Alexander Rowe will also, the driver who finishes last in this race, will also be given the last car award for Nashville for the first time here at the ARCA Series. So, we got a lot up for grabs. We got the last car as well as the Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge Championship, where a driver will cut one race from their schedule, and the rest of the season they will be going for the championship. So that is basically what's up for grabs here tonight. Grace Takayama continues to hold the 36th spot. Lap and a half to go. Remember, this will not count as a race win. This will be count as 36th spot. It's the best way I could figure it out fairly without giving a driver win. White flag 1, lap to go. And you see the battle for last is heating up. 62 car goes back around the 67. Off the final turn, Grace Takayama will finish 36th here at Nashville. And that is it. I hated doing that, but I had to do it. Here are your race results. Grace Takayama finishes 36th. 37th is Greg Mason. 38th, Alexander Rowe. And 40th is Orion Dent. No, 37th was Grace and then Takayama. 38th, Greg Mason. 39th, Alexander Rowe. And 40th is Orion Dent. Well, that is it for Nashville. We will now take you to the main race. We are at the Nashville Fairgrounds for Round 3 of Season 3 of the SCRL Lucas Oil ARCA Racing Series, as well as Round 1 of the Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge Championship. The number 4 of Randy Ward will lead us to the green flag. So beside him is the number 55 of Jay Jefferson. Rest of the starting lineup for tonight's race. You see there are 36 cars because this track can only fit 37 cars, so the final 4 drivers in points. They ran a smaller race before this race, and those drivers were placed 37th to 40th. This was the only track all year long that will have that problem. I could do nothing about it. It's on the schedule, so yeah, those 4 drivers, they're lower in points, so they have to compete in that race. So the Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge is a championship within inside of a championship where only the short tracks, the drivers will receive points, and they will be built up between those short tracks, including Nashville, Salem, Iowa, among other smaller tracks that are 1 mile or less. And that championship will also go towards a driver's championship as well. So, yeah. So a championship inside of a championship. Blaze Zebratar, who finished 4th at Atlanta, will be starting 20th. He is our points leader. So our first night race, official night race, Daytona, was from day to night. So, yeah. And now, for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolling off. This is the first time in series history we are racing here at Nashville. Be very interesting to see what's going to happen. We had a rookie driver win at Daytona and a well-established name in the last round at Atlanta. What will happen here under the lights? For the first time, Randy Ward, in his 3rd career start, won his 1st career pole. What will happen? We shall see. Pace car will pull in. You see Jay Jefferson has a brand new paint scheme today, well tonight. Zaxby's, the car that was driven by John West Townley in 2013. And we are racing for the first time here at Nashville. And the Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge Championship is underway. Drivers heading off towards, whoa, we got a spin already. 69-52, our points leader. Still green. Oh, Brock Beard has spun. And now the caution is out. Well, that didn't take long. Randy Ward leads the first ever laps here at Nashville. And we are already under caution. Well, the number 4 of Randy Ward is our race leader. We'll take a look at the first caution of the night. So here's the cause of caution. Ray Dent Jr. in the 69 car entering turn 1. Looks like Jack Legacy just barely clips that left fender. Makes contact with him. And Ray Dent will slide up the track right in front of Sebastian Torres. And he took out Blaze Ibertar, our points leader, who will smack the outside wall right there. And we go back further. The 43 car was spun out. And then the 97 will clip Brock Beard. And Brock will go for a spin. We did not even make it to the backstretch, and there's already a pileup. Is that a sign of things to come? We shall see. As you see, Mitchell Collins get hit from behind by the 69 car, adding more damage to Ray Dent Jr.'s car. Well, that's the cause of caution. We'll take you back to the restart. And we are back. Going to get this race restarted with 14 laps to go. No one is out of the race. Randy Ward is still our race leader. Second is Dale Guthrie. Third is Jay Jefferson. Fourth, Nathan Ordman. Fifth, Greg Torres. Sixth, Ray Jones. Seventh, Alex Jones. Eighth, Tony Newman. Ninth, Sebastian Kukulon. And 10th is Brian Fox. Get back to racing. See if we can actually go more than one lap this time. And we're back to racing here at Nashville. Here comes the number 5. Trying to go for third, Nathan Ordman. A former 2-time race winner here in the SCRL. He won at Charlotte in the NASCAR Legends Series, and he would pick up a win later on. Trying to go for win number 3 in car number 5. And looks like we will complete our first lap under green here at this track. You see more battling for position. The 19 go around the 11. Brian Fox with a new paint scheme here tonight. But he still has a sponsorship, so good on him. Contact between the 40 and the 11. Tony Newman and Matthew Logan, our Daytona race winner. Logan trying to get his second win in 3 starts. And we got a car on pit road. Not real sure who. Oh, that's the 88. Bullet Oskin. Not a good night for him. The car had a problem, it appears. Back to our race leader, Randy Ward. Continues to hold a 0.07 of a second lead over Dale Guthrie. See Jack Legacy working his way up, was involved in that first caution. Now in 21st, as Shuttle gets a huge run on the outside. Oh, he smacks the wall. Oh, we got a, whoa, we got, oh my God. And they all just, there's typical ARCA brakes. There's your ARCA, oh my God. Well, it took till race number 3, but we finally got our classic ARCA brakes crash. Randy Ward is going to cross the start finish line and hopefully slow up. Oh, oh God. And he saved it, wow. Great awareness by the 4 car. We'll take a look at that big wreck. Here's the cause of caution. Alex Jones, the rookie, running in 5th spot. He just gets too much going into the corner, slides up the track, and he smacks the outside wall. Comes back across the track right in front of Brian Fox. Hits his car, spins out, and the caution comes out right then and there. But the number 90 car, Max Anderson, nowhere to go, smacks him first, and then here comes the 54. And it's just a chain reaction. Chris Kyle's able to avoid. Jack Legacy did not. And they all just start piling in. Shuttle was able to avoid. Legacy, number 94, the 42, Sebastian Torres, Blaze Ibertar, our points leader, Brian Fox, Marcus Sasachi, Joe Jefferson, 15, 43. The 0, Brock Beard. The 88, who just came back out on track. And look at those cars. If you want classic ARCA brakes, well, we just got it here in the third race of the season. Unfortunately, let's go on board of our points leader. He came in here with a 25-point lead. He's not going to leave with that because he is involved in this crash. He sees it happening. Nowhere to go at this point. You just have to hope for the best, and he misjudges. Gets run in from behind. And there they all go. That is classic ARCA brakes. And look at Joe Jefferson way up in the air. Well, people wanted crashes. You got it here in round 3. And in the first round of the Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge. Yeah. Well, we'll take you back to the restart. And we are back going to get this race restarted with 4 laps to go. A lot of drivers are out of the race. We have only 27 left. That's going to hurt those drivers in the Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge Championship, but the good thing about these drivers is their worst finish will be subtracted from their race. So, yeah, Randy Ward is our race leader. Second is Dale Guthrie. Third is Nathan Ordman. Fourth, Jay Jefferson. Fifth, Sebastian Kukalon. Sixth, Brian Fox. Seventh, Ray Jones. Eighth, Matthew Logan. Ninth, Colin Jabberg. And 10th is Greg Torres. If another caution comes out, we will go green, white, checkered. And we're back to racing here at Nashville. Dale Guthrie with a huge jump, and here we go. Battle for the race lead. Off into turn number 1. Can Dale Guthrie clear coming off turn 2? Yes, he will. Looks like we'll have our official first lead change here at Nashville. Nathan Ordman trying to close in. We got cars 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, and 3. How ironic is that? Here comes Nathan Ordman trying to get under the 4. Trying to work his way up here in the SCRL. He has 2 career wins, and he's going to dive it on into turn number 3. And he will take the lead with 2 laps to go. Can he make it back around? If we do, no green, white, checkered here at Nashville. Ordman still in the low lane. Dale Guthrie all by himself, being pushed by Randy Ward. Here comes Guthrie on the outside. White flag, 1 lap to go for Nathan Ordman. Can he make it back around? Randy Ward trying to go for second. Ordman trying to block both lanes. And to turn number 3, Randy Ward dives it down on into turn number 3. He passes Ordman. And it'll be Randy Ward still in the win here at Nashville. What a finish. Wow. He timed it perfectly. Here are your race results. Randy Ward scores a last turn, last lap pass. Nathan Ordman is so close, but he has nothing to be ashamed of. Finishes second. Third, Dale Guthrie. Fourth, Sebastian Kukalon. Fifth, Brian Fox. Sixth, Ray Jones. Seventh, Colin Dryberg. Eighth, the Daytona Race winner, Matthew Logan. Ninth, Tom Smith. And 10th was Jay Jefferson. Rest of your race results, we had 25 drivers finish the race on the lead lap. Max Anderson was 1 lap down, Joe Jefferson was 2, and everybody else was out due to the wreck, the huge big one, on the front stretch. Well, that completes the third race of the season here at Nashville and round 1 of the Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge Championship. We'll take the victory lane for the very first time in his career with the number 4 of Randy Ward. Here are the point standings after round 3 of season 3 of the SCRL Lucas Oil ARCA Racing Series at Nashville. Matthew Logan, our Daytona race winner, has assumed the points lead once again. He is actually tied with Truttle and Blaze Ebertar with 530 points, but because Matthew Logan does have that 1 win, he wins the tiebreaker. Fourth is Dale Guthrie, 25 points behind, and fifth is Sebastian Kukalon, 35 points behind. Sixth is Greg Torres, seventh is Sebastian Torres, eighth is Tom Smith, ninth is Nathan Ordman, and 10th is Randy Ward with the win at Nashville, bumped him up 17 spots in points. 11th is Brian Fox, 12th Alex Jones, 13th, Ray Denton Jr., 14th, Pretty Shaw, 15th, Chris Kyle, 16th, Jay Jefferson, 17th, Trey Wright, 18th, Ray Jones, 19th, Jack Legacy, and 20th is Ricky Logan. 21st, Tony Newman, 22nd, Max Anderson, 23rd, Becky Dent, 24th, Priya McShane, 25th, Colin Jabberg, 26th, Salmon Oskin, 27th, Marcus Sasachi, 28th, Anthony Logan, 29th, Ariane McShane, and 30th is Bullet Oskin. 31st, Mitchell Collins, 32nd, Riley Spurley-Tube, 33rd, Tim Randolph, 34th, Brock Beard, 35th, Jimmy Fox, 36th, Joe Jefferson, 37th, Greg Mason, 38th, Grace Takayama, 39th, Alexander Rowe, and last in points is Oria Dent. So that is your point standings after race 3 at Nashville. We now take you to your short track challenge championship. Randy Ward, of course, with the win, is our Sioux Chief short track challenge race championship points leader. He has a 25 points lead over Nathan Ordman. Third is Dale Guthrie. And fourth is Sebastian Kukulon, and fifth is Brian Fox. That is your official point standings after the round 1 at the Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge Championship at Nashville. We'll next see you next on the circuit for round number 4 in the overall championship at the Salem Speedway, which turns out to be round 2 of the Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge Championship. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.